Beloved Masters, radiant souls of the infinite source, I come to you in this sacred moment with wings outstretched and heart ablaze in the eternal flame of love. I enfold you within the blue fire of divine protection and within the mantle of truth that has always been yours to claim. Many of you feel the intensity of these times, as if the very fabric of your lives is unraveling and being rewoven into new patterns unknown to you. You look to the future with both anticipation and trepidation, wondering what is to come, and how you will find your way through the shadows of uncertainty. And so I come, beloved ones, to remind you that in challenging times you are never abandoned, never without guidance, never without the power of your own soul to carry you through. The earth is in a cycle of profound transformation. Old energies, anchored through centuries of fear, control, and separation, are being brought to the surface to be seen and released. This release feels turbulent, for humanity has long carried these imprints within its collective field. As they dissolve, they may stir chaos, anger, sorrow, and confusion. You may wonder why these times appear so heavy when the promise of light is near. Yet understand, beloved ones, that what rises now is not meant to destroy you, but to liberate you. The wounds of humanity cannot heal if they remain hidden. The shadows cannot be transformed if they are not brought into the light. What you are witnessing is the breaking open of old structures so that the new may be born. These challenging times call for clarity, for steadfastness, and for the awakening of your inner mastery. Many will look outside of themselves for rescue, for someone to save them from the storms. Yet the true salvation lies within. You are the light bearers, the anchors of peace, the holders of wisdom that humanity desperately seeks. The guidance you long for is not far away, it resides within your own divine self, always whispering through the heart, always nudging you toward truth and balance. My role, beloved ones, is to remind you of this truth, to clear the veils of illusion that obscure your inner knowing, and to strengthen your resolve so that you may stand as the lighthouses you were born to be. In times of uncertainty, the human mind seeks to control, to grasp for answers, to cling to the familiar even when it no longer serves. This clinging is what creates suffering, for the river of life is flowing forward whether you resist or allow. Guidance in these times requires surrender, not the surrender of weakness, but the surrender of trust. Trust that you are guided by the higher plan. Trust that your soul has chosen to be present in this era for a sacred purpose. Trust that every challenge contains within it a gift of growth. When you surrender fear and allow love to guide you, the path ahead reveals itself step by step. You may not see the entire journey, but you will always be shown the next step, and this is enough. Beloved ones, many of you are experiencing challenges in relationships, in health, in finances, and in your sense of purpose. These are not punishments, they are opportunities to realign with truth. Relationships that no longer resonate with your vibration are surfacing to be healed or released. The physical body is signaling where old energies are stored, inviting you to clear them and invite in greater light. Finances are shifting to teach humanity to move from fear and control into flow and trust. And your sense of purpose is being refined, as the old definitions of success fall away and the true calling of your soul emerges. Each challenge is a teacher, each difficulty a doorway into deeper strength, and each moment of uncertainty an invitation to anchor faith. You may ask, beloved ones, how to stay steady amidst so much change. I tell you, return always to the heart. Your heart is the compass that cannot be deceived. When the mind is clouded with fear, when the outer world appears unstable, your heart will always reveal the truth of the moment. Pause, breathe, and ask, what is the most loving choice now? What will bring me closer to peace? What will align me with the highest good? The answer may not always be easy, but it will always bring you into greater harmony. With practice, this alignment becomes natural, and you begin to walk with courage even in the unknown. I ask you also to remember the power of presence. In challenging times, the mind often races ahead, imagining futures filled with difficulty. Yet the only true power lies in the present moment. It is here, now, that you may access the light of your soul. It is here, now, that you may feel my presence surrounding you. It is here, now, that peace can be chosen. Do not underestimate the strength that comes from simply returning to presence, from breathing into this moment and choosing love. Every act of presence dissolves fear, and every moment of peace ripples outward to calm the collective field. Beloved hearts, I remind you that you are not alone in this journey. Legions of light stand with you. The angelic realm, the ascended masters, the star nations, and countless beings of love are assisting Earth in her transformation. We do not do the work for you, for your sovereignty is sacred, but we surround you with support, guidance, and protection. Call upon us when you feel weary, and we will lift your heart. Call upon us when fear clouds your mind, and we will cut away the cords of illusion. Call upon us when you doubt your strength, and we will remind you of the eternal flame that burns within. These challenging times are not a punishment, they are a passage. Humanity is being invited to step into maturity, to take responsibility for its choices, and to co-create a new reality rooted in love and unity. This requires courage, discernment, and trust. It requires that you no longer hide from your own power, but step forward as co-creators with the divine. The world you long for is not built by waiting for others to change, it is birthed through your choices in each moment. Each act of kindness, each word of truth, each breath of faith contributes to the weaving of the new earth. Do not doubt the impact of your light, beloved ones. Even when you cannot see its effects, your radiance is transforming the field around you. Guidance in these times also means cultivating discernment. There are many voices in your world, many sources of information, many energies seeking your attention. Not all are aligned with truth. Some are rooted in fear, in division, in control. How do you discern, beloved ones? Again, the heart is your compass. When something brings contraction, heaviness, or despair, pause and examine it. When something awakens expansion, peace, and inspiration, honor it. This discernment is not about judgment, but about alignment. You do not need to battle the voices of fear, you simply choose not to feed them with your attention. Direct your focus instead to the streams of truth and love, and you will strengthen them in the collective field. Beloved ones, I know the weight you carry, the uncertainty you feel, the longing you hold for peace and stability. I honor your courage for being present in these times, for choosing to walk the path of awakening even when it is not easy. Remember that the challenges you face are not here to break you, but to reveal the strength you did not know you had. Every time you rise above fear, you awaken more fully to your divine nature. Every time you choose love, you anchor more light into the earth. Every time you embody faith, you inspire countless others. I ask you now to place your hand upon your heart and breathe. Feel the eternal flame within you. This flame has never wavered, never diminished, no matter how dark the times may have seemed. It is your eternal connection to the source of all that island. Let this flame remind you that you are safe, that you are guided, that you are infinitely loved. Let it remind you that you are a beacon of light in the world, and that your courage, your love, your faith are needed more than ever. As we close this sacred transmission, I pour into you waves of blue fire, the flame of protection and truth. Let it dissolve the illusions of fear, let it strengthen your resolve, let it ignite the remembrance of your soul's purpose. You are not here by chance. You are here because you are strong enough, wise enough, radiant enough to walk through these times and to help birth the new dawn. Trust yourself, beloved ones. Trust your heart. Trust the divine plan that is unfolding through you and around you. These are challenging times, yes, but they are also holy times, filled with the potential for the greatest awakening humanity has ever known. And you are part of it. Stand tall, beloved ones, shine brightly, and know that I, Archangel Michael, walk with you always. And so it is.